right here. Junior right here.
Can you chill
Weird
out?
as you weird as shit. You weird as shit. You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son.
Your girl might be in trouble, man.
Boy, good YouTube is your boy Kevo back again with another one. Hold on. Simple. Chrisean Rock could possibly be arrested. We finna tap in, see what Flacco gotta say, man. Y'all make sure the like button for me. Hype your boy up, man. Let's go.
There's a very real possibility that Chrisean Rock could be getting arrested for murder very soon. The same day Chrisean Rock announced that she's moving out the country, we learned that homicide detectives have taken an interest in Chrisean Rock and they're asking people questions about her.
The country. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country. We're moving out the country. Look, we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country.
Yeah,
we're moving out the country. Oh
in
God.
how many months? I'm excited.
For real. Yep.
Yep, we're moving out. I got my suitcase with me.
You can peep her reaction a little bit. She do seem a little nervous or a little, it's something. The energy a little off.
I want to tell y'all so many details. Why you just do that?
You posted it.
Let's rewind a little bit so you guys got the full context. Chrisean Rock has an ex-boyfriend called Ronnie. When Chrisean Rock got pregnant, Ronnie popped up and said the baby was his. Chrisean Rock said the baby was Blueface. Blueface to this day said the baby belongs to Ronnie and is not his. Well, Ronnie took Chrisean Rock to court to prove the baby was his.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Chrisean is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more
Ronnie also pulled up on Chrisean Rock in person when she came to Baltimore, demanding that she gives him a paternity test so he can figure out whether or not Chrisean Jr. is his kid or not.
Right here. Junior right here.
Weird
as you weird as shit. You weird as shit. You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you. Call him. Yeah.
I'm calling the cops.
Police ass. You a police ass. Time to go. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch.
Excuse me.
You a
Excuse me. I need you out the
nigga.
But I don't give a
About, okay? I need you out the morning. Okay.
Hey man, them security guards, they need to do background checks on these security guards. I just seen way too many be switching up. Hold on. I've never seen this clip before, and this is crazy. Comment down below what y'all think.
Okay. Let's go this one. Okay. Let's go this one. Let's go out the morning. Let's go this one. Let's go this one.
Wow, so he was just trying to be a dad, bro.
But here's the thing. We never actually found out whether or not Ronnie was the baby father or not, because a week before the court hearing to decide on whether or not Chrisean Rock has to give Ronnie a paternity test, Ronnie was shot and killed in a very mysterious fashion.
Yes, you heard right. We just got the update. So apparently, there have been some money on Ronnie's head since Friday. What's today?
That's crazy.
Tuesday. So since Friday, apparently somebody put some money on his head. Somebody wanted him dead. And y'all, I found out exactly how it happened. So one of the neighbors says that Ronnie was sitting in his car outside his house when all of a sudden this car pulled up behind him. A person gets out the car. He didn't realize that they had a gun or whatever. They ran up on the car real quick, y'all. They shot him 10 times.
10 times.
Not only was he shot 10 times, nobody even came to check on him for at least 10 minutes. So if there was a chance that he could have been saved, and within those first 10 minutes, it wouldn't have happened because nobody even came to check on him until after 10 minutes. The neighbor says that he heard it, but of course he didn't want to come out immediately because that's gunshots. So he waited about 10 minutes, make sure the coast is clear. Then he went to check. He said he tried to lay Ronnie down.
What? Wait. You the neighbor, and you knew he was in the car, and you knew somebody came up, shot it up. and you didn't call like the ambulance? You gonna wait 10 minutes after you heard all them shots? I don't know, that's a little weird too.
On his side, he said he was shot up everywhere. He said it was blood coming all out of his body. And basically he died right there. There was
Rest in
no
peace,
way
bro.
He was gonna be saved. It was too late, y'all.
Damn.
So whoever this was, they wanted this done quickly.
That theory lines up with the possibility that Chrisean Rock may have put a hit on Ronnie to avoid the court order paternity test before the last court hearing. Now, here's the thing. It gets weirder. Chrisean Rock owns biological sister. Came on Jason Lee's podcast and implied and hinted and said Chrisean Rock did it without saying Chrisean Rock did it.
Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it.
Well, because it's just.
She said that we know. Hold on.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was
that's
pow,
crazy.
pow, pow. No paternity test.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
That's Chrisean Rock's biological sister.
That's crazy.
So if she gets to say, hey, man, I can't say what I want to say because it's going to get somebody we know in trouble, but, hey, I heard there was going to be a paternity test, then pop, then there's no paternity test. That's her clearly saying Chrisean Rock got Ronnie murdered to avoid the paternity test that was supposed to happen, like a week later. This is going to be the last court hearing. Now, when Chrisean Rock was asked about this, Chrisean Rock says the trolling that Ronnie did with her and Blueface got him in a grave, and then quickly switched it up and says, oh no, he died because of his street beef. And I always thought this was odd.
When you saw your sister insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like, that's the only thing that got clipped, was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a What else did you ask her? She
said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
Whoop-de-doo. That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything else.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for him. So, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave. That had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really to be an option of a father, not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline. So they would have worshipped my little like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest.
Now she feel this way after she didn't found out. But I ain't gonna lie. If this is true, bro, that's some sick shit. And you done slept with the dude and it's a possibility that he could be the daddy. I mean, that's on you. What, she didn't want to deal with that shamefulness? A walk of shame, nigga? But now you raising the baby by yourself and Blueface doing what he do. Every time you see Chrisean with Blueface, I just seen a clip of them together after she doing all this boxing shit. You feel me? And there's no baby in sight. No little junior in sight. You feel me? So it just seemed like she just raising him by herself. And you didn't have that option. You made that an option to yourself. If this is true. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. If this is true, this gonna be some crazy. This would be crazy, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let's get back into it.
But he knew it wasn't his baby. He wouldn't even did that. He did that because he was just tripping.
You can't really call what she said a confession by any means, but just her saying, oh, he trolled himself to the grave. Well, he wasn't trolling the street dudes online. If he had street beef, we didn't know about it because he wasn't trolling them online.
Right.
The only person he was trolling online was Chrisean Rock. So for her to say he trolled himself to the grave, to me, that right there may have been the closest thing to her just saying, like I did it. But Blueface was also asked about this when he got out of jail and did Jason Lee. Now, when Blueface did Jason Lee, Blueface revealed that Chrisean Rock and Ronnie was actually on the phone the night that Ronnie passed away. Now, he would also claim that Chrisean Rock is a setup artist because she also has dropped his low before, so he wouldn't be surprised if she's involved.
Damn. So when I seen that, I already knew that it was bogus.
Mm-hmm. So Tasiki was here on the show. We interviewed her, and I think she said she kind of like hinted that she thought Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that, to be honest. I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her, they were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me, and this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so.
That's what from my knowledge, yes, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now,
that's crazy.
As far as him calling her and them talking the night he died.
Safe to say things already was not looking good for Chrisean Rock at all. People around her own sister is saying, man, she kind of did it. Blueface is saying, man, she kind of did it. Chrisean Rock, had that mishaps, had that slip up. She's like the #1 prime suspect who had the motivation to do this. Well, a man have came forward today, and when it was already looking bad for Chrisean Rock, it just got worse. See, this man have came forward and said that police have approached him about, like Ronnie's homicide and Ronnie's murder, because right now the murder is still unsolved. The man that says police has approached him about this murder, and they continue to badger him and ask him about Chrisean Rock and his relationship to Chrisean Rock.
Major, let me tell you. So tell me why the homicide detectives came knocking on my door yesterday. And I'm scheduled to talk to them Monday. It's real. No cap. No plan. I don't need play like, I don't need play with the police. It's serious. It's real serious. It's so serious right now, Major. It ain't even a game.
First off, don't tell me you don't play with the police, but then you agree to voluntarily go and talk to the police about a homicide investigation. We know who you are.
Serious, bro.
And,
luckily, well, I ain't gonna say luckily. I'm mad. I wasn't home. I'm not home. But, gosh, feel me? So now my theory is this, right? Because it took what? How long Karan been dead? No trolling. We ain't playing. We dead, sir. We mean business right now. Karan been dead for a little second, right? Like 2 years or some shit. Why do it take y'all this long to even? Cause y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro. Cause I know I ain't really too much I can tell y'all. But y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory, or your girl about to go down. And they probably got shit on shorty, but trying to figure out who did this shit.
Damn.
Cause they ain't just gonna become like I told the officer, I said, you don't wanna talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He wanna talk to me. Fuck what I can tell him over the phone. He wanna talk to me, show me some stuff, and holler at me. Damn. But I'm really like, all right. Cause he told me he see through the shit. You see through what I'm doing. I'm trolling. You see through it. You see everything I'm doing. You say you see through what I'm doing on the internet, right? Well, what I did. I ain't gonna say what I'm doing, cause that shit. You see through what I did. And you still wanna talk to me? Your girl might be in trouble, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Yesterday I was too excited. My nerves was everywhere. First I heard police, homicide, detectives looking for me.
I honestly hope Chrisean Rock isn't actually dumb enough to involve herself in this. Now, here's some interesting facts for you guys. Ronnie, who died, apparently Ronnie got arrested for shooting a man or killing a man because of Chrisean Rock, right? Like on behalf of Chrisean Rock, right? Chrisean Rock's brother is in jail right now for murder. So Chrisean Rock has been around a lot of violence and seemingly has kept a lot of people around her who's willing to do her dirty work. I just hope she's not dumb enough to actually do this. This would be an absolute tragedy if she did, right? Yeah. Because again, her son's father, Blueface, or so she claimed, isn't claiming the baby. If she goes to jail, who watches the baby? Who takes care of the baby?
Right.
I hope she's not dumb enough to do this, bro.
Yeah, that'd be dumb, bro. Because now he don't have neither one of his parents. I remember y'all seen pictures how they was comparing Ronnie to the baby. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga look just like Ronnie, bro. Simple. So this whole situation crazy, bro. And hey, you do the crime, you do the time, man. Like, it's consequences to actions, bro. We gotta woman up and man up about our decisions. You know, our decisions are very important. That's the thing. People like all this internet shit and shit like that, think it's cool and shit. People, you know what I'm saying? But in real life, what matters is your choices and your decisions you make about your life, like, you know, for your life. And if you fuck that up, some mistakes you can't fix. Some mistakes you gotta suffer and go through wherever you gotta go through. So if this shit be real, damn, that sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Sucks for Ronnie, rest in peace, Ronnie. And it sucks for the baby, and it sucks for Chrisean. You feel me? So comment down below, let me know how y'all feel about the situation. I ain't even sure, this is my first time even hearing something about this. Niggas be flies, they be liking my shit on the low. I'ma stack this money and be quiet. Fall back, act like I'm broke. Just because a nigga like to lie, doesn't mean take me for a joke. Just because a nigga counting them tickets, doesn't mean man plot on my yoke. But these niggas Lord part of my soul. Demons want me, man, they can't let me go. Double touch my phone, I didn't even read it. Just opened it, it takes back, no. No, it's not snow, but I keep me a hoe. Don't got a boat, but I keep me a rope. Hella bad days, but I keep me some hope.